Hello, Aries. Welcome back. This is your we'll just call it a mid-month check-in, just to see what's going on with Aries, what's going on with you guys from April 17th through 30th, 19. All right, Aries babies, you had a flyer, so I just put it right there. Whatever, just stick it up there, right? All right, so let me go ahead and show you what you have here on the table. Aries. All right, so you have the King of Pentacles, Sign of Taurus. Are you walking away from a home situation, from a partnership, from a Taurus perhaps? You have the Moon card. Okay. Yeah. Walking away from lies and deceit. All right. We have the Knight of Swords. You have the Four of Cups. You have the Nine of Cups. You have the Five of Wands in reverse. You have Judgment. You have the Ace of Wands in reverse. There we go. Focus. And you had two jump out. Oh, so you had two jumpers. You had two jump out or come out when I was trying to pull one, and the Four of Swords came with it. So I was like, okay, whatever. But you have the Knight of Wands. Is that the Knight? Yeah, that's the Knight of Wands. And you have the Four of Swords. So they slipped out together. I guess this team here, this tag team thing. So actually, yeah, you had like, yeah, one slip out and one fly out. So I guess they wanted me to like get to the point. I can dig it. Okay, and so we have your theme cards over here for the month. And I will talk about those for the remaining of the month. And I'll talk about those Aries here in a little bit. At the bottom of the deck, baby, you got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay? Let's talk. All right, Aries. Let me tell you what I see like right off the bat. Yes, I can definitely see this is some type of, this is a Taurus, maybe a family. Maybe you guys have a family together, the whole kid, maybe even marriage or what have you. Yes, I see a lot of that. We know all of these, this dishonesty and what have you, all of those synonyms that goes with that. Okay, you ready to walk away from that? Maybe breaking down the family. That's my daughter in the background, coughing. She has not been feeling well for a few days now. So, anywho, besides all of that, Aries, what I really see here, what really the most stands out here to me, is that someone is worried that they are about to lose you. Okay. Or you them. I sense a lot of worry on this. I mean, a lot. Because, Aries, you really just don't seem to be you either not very forgiving, or you are just refusing to even fight for this or fight anymore or something. And it's possibly both. Maybe you ain't forgiving and you none of it. Bye. 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 And it may be bothering you a little bit, but I sense that it is bothering someone else more than it is bothering you. Especially if this is a damn water sign. Okay. Seriously. I mean, but fire and air is here. But I just really get the sense of heavy water here. But maybe this is all you. I don't know, Aries. You know, I feel like, you know, see, because when I lift this up, And I showed y'all this wheel of fortune. See, that's why all this worry is, because we have the three of swords back here in reverse. You know, shit is changing and somebody is healing the hell up. And that may be why someone is not even like fighting this situation no more, arguing about this situation anymore. Like, not even just like, they are just like, whatever. Shut that door. They're just like, whatever, you know. So I don't know if you were just unforgiving or you're not fighting or both, but I just can see here that times are changing for someone. And it's fortunate for one, but unfortunate for the other, for the simple fact it's a lot of worry here. It's a lot of worry on somebody that you are ending this situation. I feel like you helped heal this person in a lot of ways. You helped them in a lot of ways. You probably helped them, Aries, or them, you, at one of the most trying times of their life. And now, only now, if someone here is sit up here assessing this damn damage on this relationship and getting ready to come out of red, somebody like, ooh, you know what? I think I messed up. I think they did too. Listen, somebody here cannot even think straight. And I feel like Aries, like, they be trying to talk about it, you know, come on now with the truth and things like that because they are really, really worried, you know. But somebody is just unforgiving right now, or they just refuse to, and I mean, they even be listening here. Like, they be listening to you. Yeah, they're listening, but it's like, yeah. They still assessing the damage, though. They're making decisions. It's like they hear you, yes, or you hear them, yes, Aries, but this wheel is not in their favor. Okay? Not in somebody's favor here. Absolutely, it's not. If anybody is wondering about the Aries, if anybody is worrying about what the Aries gonna do, yes, they're probably leaving. Okay, yes, the answer is no. You thinking it's gonna be no because you see the whole switch up in the attitude. You see the whole wheel turn. Wait a minute. You seeing the whole wheel turn right here. So if you're wondering, yes, most likely, if you're dealing with the Aries, you lucky if they are even assessing the damage. Cause I feel a no so strong on here, so strong, like it's a shutdown, it's a lockout. You are lucky if they are even speaking to you. And I don't feel that in an angry not speaking. It's more like it's just time for me to go. It's time for this to end, and I feel better about myself. Whatever it is that you have done, Aries, I feel a real comfortability with walking away from this situation. However, some of you all may be listening to this person and you are assessing some damage. But either way it go, decisions will be made, and I feel like if you're wondering, the answer gonna be no coming from the Aries. Okay, cross, watch yours. But anything can change, okay? I'm just letting you know. The Aries family is not feeling very forgiving right now. I can see that. Uh, you know. And I also feel like just ever so slightly, like someone be trying to be like a little combative right here. I feel like somebody be trying to be just a little bit of combative, but that's just like so that they can get an answer because of this lockout, this emotional and mental and communicative lockout here. And somebody else is just like, yeah, okay, whatever makes you happy. Because they already know what they're about to do. The refusal is very deadly right now for someone, and Now you got somebody else like ready to, I feel like if they are not being combative, if the combativeness is not working and they are not able to reel in a person mentally and emotionally anymore, then they are breaking all the way down to the point here where they are ready to tell the damn truth. But it could just be too late. You can see somebody assessing the damage. It's probably been too much damage. Look how he all off far, y'all. Just he trying to figure out how he finna slay this mother, if he even can. Like, ooh, he kind of huge, but I don't know. I think if I hit him from the left while he looking to the right, I can go and do this. Listen, somebody, the Aries, and I'm not sure. I think Mars is still in Aries. Oh God, so you got the fire with the fire. Mm. Aries is not feeling very forgiving right now. Somebody is leaving. There is about to be a departure in the family from this situation. And if this has already happened, or is in the midst of happening, I feel like somebody didn't even see it coming. And that's another reason why they're trying to be like either combative to get a response because someone has done like I said, a communicative and emotional, hell, probably even a physical lockout. I don't know, maybe change the locks on the doors and the windows that are in and the roof. Okay. Maybe you put a gate on the chimney. I don't know. It's a lockout going on here. And I feel like it happened unexpectedly, and that's why somebody rushing in. If they cannot get you to be responsive in a combative way, then they are breaking all the way down to telling the damn truth. That's how desperate and that's how worried someone is, because I feel like someone helped someone like either heal or recover from something at a very trying time in their life. They took advantage of that. Now, it feels like somebody here is trying to like scrape and move quickly, but somebody else like, yeah, no. Mm-mm. Like I said, somebody could be cooperating and still trying to figure things out, but I'm telling you, no. N- no. No. You lucky if they are even, I don't know. I'm just feeling a real heavy no on the situation. The wheel is turning. Somebody's coming out of heartbreak. The walkaway is so comfortable right now on this family situationship. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Sag, in the earth sign, in the air sign. And that's just pretty just straight to the point. You know. You know. I can go all in and be like, yeah, this person was probably this. The points, please. Anyway, let's move on to your theme cards that came out. I asked for two, but I got three here on the table. When I asked for two, this one right here jumped out by itself. Again, especially if someone is dealing with water, is really heavy right here, So we got the Knight. So this, like the damn Knight of Cups. Somebody walking away from the love. Awful. Why are you giving it now? What happened? You know? Why are you telling the truth now? Why your ass sad now? You know? So I asked for that one card. I got this Knight. I asked for one more, and that's when both of these jumped out, and I was like, okay. So we got the Exorcist and we got the Matriarch, right? Whew, I'm telling you. Some of y'all dealing with especially when I see both of these right here together, this yells air sign to me, okay? This just yells air sign to me. So now I'm getting heavy water and I'm getting heavy air and water. But anyway, so we got the Exorcist, right? I asked for one more, Spirit spit out two, so I said, okay, we're gonna take them. When I look at this right here, first of all, Aries, some of y'all dealing with somebody delusional as fuck. They are delusional. Like I said, somebody here really helped someone here in their time of need, and it was like up until somebody made this Decision. Oh, now you remember everything. Oh, you snapped your ass back to reality. Okay. Somebody here delusional as fuck. And I feel like literally this is the fucking exorcist. You hear me? Literally, that's what I feel like. Freeing yourself from others in their destructive ass ways, because somebody here is absolutely delusional. And with this matriarch here, somebody is having to literally transcend fucking demons. They walk beside us every day in human bodies. Yes, they do. I feel like that's what this is. Somebody, somebody about to do some exorcism, okay? Because somebody is delusional and mentally they're not very mentally sane. Something is a little off here. I pick up on, and I feel like this is a literal spiritual exorcist, you know, and I feel like when I say exorcist in this capacity, I mean, you know, some some relationships, situationships, you just can't get up and walk out of them. You have to literally pry these people out of your life because they refuse to go. That's what this seems like to me. That is what this seems like to me. Here we got air, earth, water here. Air, earth, water. The first card to come out was earth. Okay? So I'm not trying to say like, especially if you're dealing with a water or air sign, but that's here very prominent, you know. But here go earth too, because sometimes, like I said, people be walking, living, breathing demons, okay? People think they're things like beings that you can see through, and they fly here and fly there and do this. No, they got two arms and two legs like we do, like you do. They hide they host in their bodies or something. They hide, and you don't see these beings in them until things get a little crazy. So I'm really feeling like somebody finna have to transcend the situation. Okay, the move on is real. I really do. Anyway, Aries, that has been your little check-in. I just wanted to see what was going on with you guys. That is for you for 17th through the 30th. 18, we got the answer no. You know, I feel like it's still no, even though some will be assessing the damage. But this could be no, and somebody is coming up with ways of how they are about to exercise this right on up out of their damn life, how they are about to transform this right on out of their life. They are waking up to what the hell and who the hell they are dealing with. Wake up. Okay. So, whatever. I quite honestly think that the damage has already been assessed here. Somebody already know what it is. You got somebody ready to come in and tell the truth and be like this and be like that, but someone else is not very combative or very forgiving, and the answer quite literally is most likely a no. Okay, but anything can change. All right, Aries, I will see you guys next time. Bye, fire babies.